The coordinated assault of April 25, 2026, on Bamako marked a brutal turning point in Mali's war. For the first time in years, insurgents linked to JNIM and Tuareg rebels of the FLA demonstrated the ability to project force simultaneously against the capital and the country's north, subjecting Assimi Goïta's regime to its most serious survival test since consolidating power. Footage from the defense of Modibo Keïta International Airport offers a rare tactical portrait of the battle. Russian Africa Corps fighters, operating alongside Malian armed forces, established a layered perimeter defense around the installation, employing BTR, 82A armored personnel carriers, and BMP-3 infantry fighting vehicles as mobile fire platforms and infantry strongpoints. The presence of a Mi-24 helicopter in close air support indicates Bamako committed nearly every heavy asset available to prevent a defensive breach. The battle exposed the nature of modern warfare in the Sahel. Although the attackers lacked armor and air support, they compensated through mobility, dispersion, and operational surprise. Armed pickups and small assault teams enabled insurgents to strike multiple points simultaneously, forcing defenders to react under pressure and fragmenting their situational awareness. The airport became the center of gravity of the government's defense. Its loss would have meant not only the physical isolation of Bamako, but also the symbolic collapse of state authority. Tactically, the Russians achieved what their presence demanded, preventing the immediate fall of the capital. Strategically, however, the picture is less favorable. While the airport was held at high cost, the north was collapsing. The capture of Kidal by the FLA-JNIM axis represents more than a territorial setback. Kidal is the political heart of Tuareg separatism, and its loss reaffirms the inability of Bamako and its Russian partners to control the vast Saharan theater beyond the major urban centers. The episode highlights the structural limits of Russia's strategy in Mali. The Africa Corps can reinforce critical positions, provide superior firepower, and prevent immediate collapse, but it lacks the manpower and operational reach to pacify a territory the size of Western Europe against a decentralized and adaptive insurgency. The same logic that eroded French and UN operations is now beginning to erode the Russian intervention as well. Even more concerning is the cooperation between the FLA and JNIM. This is a tactically improbable alliance, uniting secular separatists and Islamist jihadists, yet strategically rational. Both recognize that expelling Bamako and its foreign allies requires temporary coordination. This convergence dramatically increases pressure on the regime by combining Tuareg local legitimacy with jihadist insurgent experience and logistics networks. Geopolitically, the Battle of Bamako is a direct test of Russia's power projection credibility in Africa. Moscow marketed its entry into the Sahel as an effective alternative to French failure. Yet the inability to prevent the largest coordinated attack in years, coupled with the simultaneous loss of Kidal, undermines that narrative. The Kremlin may claim it saved the capital, but its adversaries will note that a truly dominant force should not have allowed the war to reach Bamako's gates. The Malian regime survived the offensive. That does not mean victory. It means only that the war has entered a new phase. The state preserved its political center, but demonstrated acute strategic vulnerability. The insurgents, meanwhile, prove they can strike at the heart of power while expanding peripheral gains. In insurgent warfare, that kind of demonstration matters as much as territorial control. Bamako remains standing. The problem for Goïta and Moscow is that, after April 2026, it no longer appears impregnable.
Левее возьми, Бэха. Раз, два, три. Пулемет пока есть? Есть, вот, да?
Союзом-1, наша птичка. Да, наша летает.